new sort of tactics.
That's right. One thing she will always give you, though, is fitness. 10 rounds will not be a problem to this young lady. She's gone the distance before. As you said, she's known as tough and rugged, so maybe we're going to see, as you said, a few little new things here. But the Irish, they always come to fight as well.
Oh yes, I mean this is going to be a good fight. I think they're very tough. Paddy's got a very good gym, some fantastic world champions under his camp, and she's training with the right people to make this into a very interesting fight.
And as you can see as well, Natalie McCarron, a definite height advantage over Katie Sendal, and a good roundhouse there from her. But Sendal, what she normally does is she wears her opponents down. She starts fast and she keeps it up. You wait for her to wilt and she doesn't. So this is the test for McCarron, whether she can keep this pace up.
Yeah, that's the. I think this first round's going to be a bit of a feel and see what sort of pace the fight's going to go. But
well, I'm just saying to you, Stuart, if it stays like this, it's going to be a very hectic pace, because we know Sendal likes to fight like this, but McCarron has actually taken the centre of the ring and made her own statement by pushing Sendal back onto the ropes.
Yeah. I should imagine they've done their homework on Katie. They know what sort of fighter she is, and they're trying to maybe put a bit of pressure on her the first round, just to basically tell her they're here to have a really fight, you know.
And that hurt Sendal straight away. A spinning side kick in the first round from McCarron, and Sendal felt that right to her core. This would be a real shock, Stuart. It was a superb kick.
Yes, amazing. Yeah, very good. Well landed, straight in the ribs.
What a shock here in the opening round. Sendal from a spinning side kick right into the midsection.
I think she's going to have to dig in deep here.
And she comes back. She knows she has to. It's a big round now for McCarron. And Sendal comes back the only way she knows how. But that midsection will have to be protected now, because McCarron will be looking for that. She will if she's sensible anyway. Stuart, a big shot. She went for it again, but just missed.
Yeah, I think Katie's got to be very wary of that now. I mean, that was a cracking back kick.
Well, what an opening round. Normally you have a real feeling out process. There was none of that, was there?
No. I think Katie's going to be a sign of relief that she's got through that round at that stage. But like I said, Katie's a warrior, so hopefully she'll come back from that.
That's right. You can hear the crowd's response. Torrid times for Sendal, who wants this title very, very badly. But a good opening round for McCarron, and that will give her huge confidence as well.
Yeah, she's very leggy, McCarron. Very good front roundhouse.
And this is what Sendal is good at, turning up the pace and really roughing her opponents up. And I think she's been told she's got to get herself back into this fight. And in this time, I feel it is a good tactic, Stuart, because she has to say, I'm still here and I'm still dangerous.
I think also with McCarron's ability of kicking, I think if Katie can get onto her, that she's going to stop those kicks coming in and giving her the range to throw those back kicks.
That's right, as you pointed out, Stuart, McCarron, very competent kicker, very rangy, the taller girl as well. So Sendal needs to keep this fight close. The only good thing is, she's very comfortable doing that. She's very good in fighting.
Yes, I think it's going to be again, she's gone for the back kick. But I think if Katie closes her down, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult for those kicks.
Well, I've seen this before. I think McCarron now needs to choose when to throw that kick. You have success, you can get carried away, and you can throw it at the wrong time. She needs to pick her shots now. It's an effective kick, but only when you use it at the right time.
Yeah, because you're very vulnerable when you spin around and leave yourself open like that, you know, so it's got to land, otherwise she needs to be careful when she does choose the time to throw that sort of kick.
That's right, because Sendal will capitalise on those sort of things.
Katie loves going in the trenches, Malcolm, we know that, so I think this fight's going to be, there's a few more rounds in this fight.
Oh yes, Sendal, this is where she'll like to be. And I think having seen the ability of the Irish girl, this is where that fight needs to be for her.
Yeah, I would say from the opening round, in my perspective, that if she gives McCarron the distance, she's going to get hit, and she's going to get some of those back kicks as well thrown. So I think closing her down is probably the best thing to do at the moment.
That's right, McCarron still looks composed, still looks focused. It is only round 2, you wouldn't believe it. There's that kick. She's got to be so careful. Second round, Stuart, I felt she did a good job. Katie Sendal came back into it. I still wouldn't say she took the whole round, but she certainly showed McCarron she wasn't faced by that opener.
Very close round to mark, but I think she's got her head back where it should be.
Well, the thing is, if it stays at this pace, that's when the mistakes get made. Either another of those side kicks lands clean, or she misses and Sindel capitalises on it. So I think we've already had 2 fantastic rounds. I think this could be a real thriller. And again, Katie Sindel coming forward the only way she knows how. And for a lot of her opponents, it's been a superb tactic. And again, I just feel McCarron's beginning to over-rely on that spin, Stuart.
Yeah, I think so. I think she'll come unstuck, Malcolm, if she keeps throwing it. I tend to give it a bit of time and then pick your chance when she's on the ropes, maybe, where she can't get out of the corner.
That's right. She landed with a good left earlier and a good right there, though. So, again, she's good inside boxing as well. This is a genuine, tough opponent for Katie Sindel.
Oh, yeah, Natalie's got a good track record, as I say. I mean, the world champions that have come out of Paddy's gym, you know, he's got one of the best gyms around, and they're very well known. Tommy McCafferty and people like that she's training with, so she's got a brilliant pedigree to be in there.
Yes, and again, as in round 1, making a statement to Katie Sindel, taking the centre of the ring. And when fights are close and rounds are close, Stuart, judges are only human. When you see the fighter going forward and the fighter pushing, and you think it's close, you can't err. Oh, a good left hand from McCarron. You can't err on the fighter that's pushing side, and she's certainly doing that.
Yeah, it's definitely going McCarron's way at the moment, pushing forward.
And Mick Folds is looking closely at Katie again because she took a heavy kick and she's going to get another count.
2.
You rarely see this happening to Katie Sindel.
Yeah.
5.
She's normally the girl
6,
looking at the opponent, getting
7,
the counts. This is new territory for Sindel.
This is what champions are made of, Malcolm. She's got to get through this and soldier on.
And McCarron pushing forward again. And Sindel having to come back again, show that grit and determination she's shown in so many fights.
She's got to dig in now, Malcolm. It's again lucky that that's the end of the round, because she's really under pressure there.
What it means to those of you that don't regularly follow the kickboxing is after 3 rounds, technically, it's almost like Natalie has won the first 5, because instead of 10-9, which is the must score, it's a 10-8. So Katie really has to dig in, reassert her dominance, and start doing what we know she does best. She is a pressure fighter, Stuart. Yeah. She needs Natalie backed against the ropes, firing
calling
those
her
shots.
on now as well. So, you know, the confidence is brimming there, you know, so...
That's gamesmanship, and that's good. That's all part of it. This shows me you're dead right. They've done their homework on Katie, and she's saying, I know what you do, bring it on. You can live to regret that, mind, but at the moment, she's not.
Yes.
So important round 4 for Katie Sindel. She needs to get back in there. She's always in the trenches. She's won all her time. Oh, and again, she's hurt. She's hurt to the midsection.
That was quite low, that kick, to be honest, Malcolm.
Yes, it's borderline. Mick Folds is giving the count, so he's saying it's legal. I agree with you, Stuart. Very borderline. Now, when I say it's borderline, it could be just... The towel's in. The towel's in. It's all over. What a shock, Stuart. And you can see the look on Natalie McCarron's face. They did their homework. That is the most shocking thing I've seen on one of your promotions, Stuart.
Yeah, I'm very shocked. I didn't think it would go that way. I don't think I'd assumed the fact that Natalie wouldn't win the fight, but I didn't make any preconceived ideas who was going to win, but I did not think that the fight was going to be over.
Well, tactically, you've got to take your hat off to the Irish camp.
Yes.
They got it right. We know Katie will come back. She's too much of a warrior.
Yeah.
But she never was allowed to start in this fight, which was great tactics from the Irish club.
Yeah.
Katie, we know you'll be back. Natalie, what a great performance. Fantastic tactics, and did brilliantly.
Yeah, very good.
By way of referee stoppage in round 4, we have a new ISKA World Champion from the red corner, Natalie McCarron!
Yeah, just go this way. That's a heavy old belt now.